Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here this morning on Shannon Street in Leeds. It's an area that I've walked many times. It's Easter Sunday and I'm not working unusually on a weekend. I don't require my services and I've worked that long most of my life actually at weekends. I don't really know what to do with myself when I get a Sunday off, so I thought I'd come and take a little walk around the city, and I've brought the dog for the first time. She's never been into Leeds before. This used to all be Marsh Lane, goods yard, and there were big mills and things, big warehouses. There's always been a little cut through here, but it's become sort of, well, more fenced in, I suppose. Because it looks like they're going to do building work. So I'm in Leeds for a reason. I'll explain that to you in a moment or two. You can see the old sewers down there. The trains are running. This used to be a limestone collection place. They used to bring the limestone from the quarries, and the trains used to drop it off here. I don't know what this siding is used for anymore. That's what it used to be used for. And that way down there is the Neville Hill Rail Depot, and obviously that way is the city. It really has seen better days, this footbridge. It used to be ever so smart. It's a train coming. Yeah, I've shown you this on other videos. This was all the goods yards. Yeah, they replaced the iron bridge that you can see there. It used to go all the way across. It was a fabulous structure, and they've replaced it with this and that little passageway. In fact, they've replaced that by the looks of it. It was a cast iron bridge. It went all the way across to the road. It was quite something. And up there, we've done videos about it. How on earth they got planning permission? Mount St Mary's Church was which is the bit on the right, but a bit of it's been demolished, was a listed building, grade 2 listed building, and it stood empty for a long time. And eventually a developer came up with a plan to keep the church and build some flats. Make your own mind up. But yeah, make your own mind up. So I'm in Leeds because I've got one of those videos to make that's been pestering me. Blimey. But until I make the first one, I can't make the second and third ones in the series, which will be better. So what I want to do, I'm not sure when it was now, was it 2014, 2016? We'll know when we get to outside the town hall. The Tour de France came to Leeds, came to England, and it started in Leeds. There were 3 stages in England, 2 in Yorkshire and 1 in Cambridgeshire, I think, that ended up in London before the Tour de France went off to France. So I want to make marathon driving videos of the first stage that went from Leeds to Harrogate through the Yorkshire Dales. Huge route, it'll take hours to drive it in the car, let alone bicycle it. And then the second stage started in York and ended up in Sheffield. Again, a massive marathon stage that will once again take hours to drive. Unfortunately, you can't drive on the hedgerow and parts of Eastgate, parts of the hedgerow in Leeds, which is where the stage went. So I'm having to walk that bit, and I've been putting it off because it's not much of a walk really, but I thought, well, come and do that today. So I'm making my way to the town hall. This is Saxton Gardens. These were council flats built in what, the 40s, the 50s maybe, and the ambulance station. For Leeds there, but everything is getting dwarfed, isn't it, by these. A lot of trains. Surprising, really. Heel. This is the old cooperative funeral directors. Hill. Ibis budget hotel there. So there are buses. I saw number 40 coming into Leeds. That's the only one I've seen so far. Yeah. Hill. 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 I think they call this a pocket park. It was part of the parish church graveyard. The graveyard of the parish church was at the opposite side of the road to the parish church, around the church, and then at the opposite side of the road. And it went right across to where the bus station is at the other side. I think I told you this on other videos. When they applied for permission to build this railway in the 1820s, the 1830s, part of the conditions of building it was that it would be built on an embankment so the actual burials weren't disturbed. So all the burials are still here, but then they've just put the gravestones down. There is an unsolved murder in this park in the 1970s. A woman was killed here, and it was witnessed actually from the train going by. A boy witnessed it. There's some suggestion that it might have been the Yorkshire Ripper. It was about 6 years before his main spree started, but I'll probably cover that in a video on its own at some point in the future. So it's the first time Carly Dog has been in a city centre. So far she's been quite hard work guess there are a lot of smells, aren't there? Come on. Have a walk up Kergate. I did a little video up here about 6 months ago. About all the old buildings that were falling down. Come on, Carly. Hill. Seems to be odd little cafes open. I think your little convenience type stores are open. I think garden centres are open as well. And the churches, I guess they'll be doing a bit of a trade this morning, won't they? Hill. And the General Elliot on the corner next to Greg's. Didn't know if that was still a pub. Looks like it might be. Yeah. All the buses seem to be running. Sunday service, I guess. It's very quiet. So what I'm going to do, I think, just a lot of these areas we've walked before. I'm going to head down towards the station and then see if there's a fancy. I've walked through the area that shows you Leeds. It's more salubrious side, shall we say, and I'll go down near the station where all the wine bars and restaurants are. Not an area I normally spend a lot of time in, and show you what it's like down there. Here, sit. Oh. Trinity Church there. What time is it? 9 o'clock. No entry, apparently. This is what they pulled a lot of old Victorian houses down for, to build this. It's a bit of a non-event really, isn't it? Heel. Wait. Come on. Steady. Steady. Come on. Steady. Just checking out what the improvements at the station are like. They really look as if they're getting on with them now. This concourse here has been closed for absolutely ages, maybe a year or two. Seems to go in cycles. About every 10 years they close it and reinvent it. Not quite sure what it is that they're doing. Are they extending it? Yeah, maybe they're making it bigger. Not sure. Come on, dog. Let's go. To go though.
Platform 3B of the 0941 Northern service to Bradford Forster Square.
Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on. So there we guys, that was Carly's little adventure in a railway station. She's never been in one before. I'm going to take her to York soon on the train. So I just wanted to get her used to the sounds and what have you in there. No post office there. It's all restaurants and things now. So there you go guys, that was our little adventure in the railway station. I'm gonna take her to York soon on the train, so I just wanted to get her used to the sights and sounds of the railway station. Anyhow, I'm heading to the start, as I said to you earlier, of the Tour de France, and then I'm just going to walk the first little part of the route. Before I get there, I just thought I'd explore these streets just off Park Row. Not an area I come very often. Hardly at all. But I guess it'd be good to see what's down there. She was great in the station actually. There was a pigeon teasing her by walking around her all the time. Somebody came up and made a fuss of her. Yeah, it went okay. So I think York, here we come. It's kind of a bit full on really, because I've talked about the dog before. She didn't have much training when we got her, and I want to do so much with the Black Cats Club, but that's always been the case with my dogs, and often they haven't been quite able to do as much as I've wanted them to, so it's kind of been a bit full on with her. Old house there. Is that still there? It's been there a long time. That used to be like a Nero or a Starbucks, this place. Here. Moose Coffee House. It's like this little statue. There's this gravel area here, and I think it's supposed to be people playing bowls. I'd heard it called Petanque recently for the first time. Come on, Callie. Yeah. Dakota Deluxe Hotel here. Yeah, whatever. give me the premiere in anytime. Come here. So it takes you through that way to East Parade. Here's your Dakota Deluxe. And this is where no, doesn't mean much to me, this. I know I'm a bit of a misery. Old Bar 1, The Alchemist, Dakota Bar and Grill. And when I was 20, Leeds was very different, wasn't it? A good night out was in a pub with your mates, and a pair of jeans, trainers, and a t-shirt on. I think a good night out now seems to be, I don't know, a bit more to it. Gusto, apparently that's very nice. A friend of mine from work went there. Let's have a bit of a menu shot. I did fancy coming, but yes, is the menu at the other side the same? Yeah, it is. Basically, it's apartments, isn't it? Where above and bars below. That's an old building, isn't it? Indian tiffin room. Come on, pal. Come here. Heel. Heel. Come on, Callie. What's that then? Work Cafe. Santander. No idea. Oh, it's more my cup of tea. Wetherspoon. Open for lager from early doors. Bedford Street. Now that doesn't seem to have a plethora of bars, does it? A giggling squid. Come on, Carly. South Parade. I don't think there's much down here. But we'll go down here and we'll bring this video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. It's been quite an eventful hour or so. Carly's first trip into a railway station. And a little Easter Sunday. Oh, look at that. Friends Provident Apartments, I guess, but it was a like insurance company, which is what this was. It was, and still is, I think, the business district. But seems to be mostly apartments now. So that's it. Was that Greek Street? That's the one. That's the main sort of trendy bar street, I think. Yeah, as always, thanks very much for watching. Pearl Assurance buildings there on the corner. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, this type of content, do consider the Olive Tree Brasserie with 3 olive trees outside. Let's have a look at their menu shot. Oh, it seems to be Greek. Yeah, if you did like this kind of content, do consider subscribing to the channel. I'm on a bit of a drive to get to 10,000 subscribers. It is free, really does help the channel grow. But for now, I will say cheerio and see you on the next one.